I want to walk you through the new report that we have real quickly. This is a honor the source report. It captures both mortgage and title for buyers only in BizDev. It's an all source report, all buyers, whether they be corporate, NFCU, USAA, lead router, all of them are here. Your key is right here for mortgage. Has to be greater than 59% to be green. For save the deal, has to be 100% to be green. Title, greater than 79% to be green. What you're looking at right now is column AA has the previous quarter. So it's scoring up what our previous quarter was for the third quarter. We will be adding in a rolling 12. If you look at the report's actually going all the way back. It's a long and arduous process, so right now I have it scored for the quarter so we can do some work and do the coaching that we need to do. Very soon we'll have the back data in here. When you actually go to do your coaching, you'll click on your tab. And when you get to your tab, Jim, I always go to Alexandria, I'm prefacing that. When you go to your tab, it's going to be sorted by agent last name. So I want you to look at some of the things that we have here. Don't worry about how the sale date is coded by color. That's done if you actually do organize it by the sale date. So you're looking at matching up my numbers and how I scored it. That's just making it really easy for me so I can see the months that we scored. Notice that we're going all the way back to October of 2011 to give you 2 years worth of data. Notice that there is nothing in the Save the Deal column for that period of time. Save the Deal didn't exist until May of 2012, and you'll notice in May that we started to be able to do some of our Save the Deals, and it gets better in June. So the first time we've ever putting any coding in for saving the deal is in May of 2012. Let's go back and take a look at the agent by hitting the sort, hitting column E, highlight the whole thing, hit the sort filter button, hit A to Z, hit sort, and you're back to a in order by agent. So now if we scroll down and take a look, there's a couple things I want you to see. Basically, the mortgage column has a green if it's good. If it wasn't good, it doesn't have a mark, and yellow is marked, or cash is marked with a yellow to draw them out, knowing that there was nothing that we could do on the mortgage there. Notice up top, as we scroll down through, you may see some First County mortgages or some USAAs, but if that was not the source, which you can see right in column C. So when you look at it, you can look at it this way. You see what the source was, and you see if the source was actually honored by the mortgage company. Same thing for title. We're looking at title, and we see a green is good. Anything less than a green is not good. I think it's easier to look at the report without too much technicolor going on. So green is good. Lack of a color is not good. One more thing that I want to show you, see if I can find one in here. There'll be one. We'll find one. Hold on. So here's one right here. So these are corporate buyers. So when we see a corporate buyer, getting a corporate buyer away from their services is very difficult. Usually there's direct expense. It's not something that I think is really fair. We're not competing on the same playing field. A lot of times the employer is paying for certain things if they use that lender, and there's direct reimbursement. So bottom line, these are not counting in your denominator. When you see them, they're gray with red, and these are for corporate buyers. If you are able to catch them for First County or for Bay County, we do then count them in your total. So you can only win on a corporate buyer. You can't lose, and I just want to point that out because in this particular situation we actually won. So don't assume that we can't win, but we do understand that it's not something that's real easy. Next thing that you would look at is if we went to the source and there's no save the deal, no problem. What we're doing is saying of the situations where they didn't use the source, did we do a save the deal? It's red if we didn't do a save the deal. So in any case where it's red, that's counting against you. Also, the oranges are counting against you. The oranges are a situation where either the office or the agent did send us a save the deal, but by the time they sent it to us, there was no opportunity at all for us to actually do a mortgage with USAA. A lot of times it was just notification, but we like to mark them differently just because your agent might say to you, I did the save the deal. All you'd have to do is scroll over on that particular file. You're going to see a file number. You could look that up in ReloSpec, pull up the notes, and you're going to see the save the deal that was sent. It'll be copied into the notes, and you'll understand why that was not considered a save the deal on that particular situation. So all of this is scored. It's going to go back all the way to October of 2011. Every time we have a new set of data, we're going to put it in here and rescore it. Again, what you have right now is a quarter. Very soon you'll have a rolling 12, and we're going to have all of our 5-pillar reports look exactly in this fashion, and then sum them all up in one report that shows you collectively on a weighted scale for all of these different things, how are you doing?